Thereabouts.
Nice. We'll access it again. I tried to let you go this way. Did it make it in?
Getting comfortable to be out and play. Because the really things I've seen is two people who don't want to play, and then each have a great idea, which is, I'm not going to clear the line, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to go wherever, regardless of where your sword is. And the other person's like, and then two people tend to sponsor each other. Yeah, honestly, it'll lost. Even if you land it, you're at fault. So it's one of those things like we don't do, but I try to think about, especially when it's close to First Blood. It's like, yeah, you can absolutely just like, I'm just haymaker for their head without versus like presenting a lethal thrust. And as they I try and think about that a lot with rapier too. I'm a super defensive.
Call it.
Well, that's where this one is too. This is my mother one. So I have, it just covers, I got a little more than a hand span this way, but it just ties in. So that
The difference in dialogue that I get with rapier is so much more good because that's super idiosyncratic to them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All I hear is Dad! Dad!
He can't hear us, so he can't. He's deaf? He's deaf. He was deaf last year.
That explains the bark too.
Yeah. He has no idea how loud he barks.
Small puppy.
He's like, Dad, go to bed.
Three times. Glad to see other people get hit.
Everybody take your car.
And anybody who's in the
You're still
and you're allowed to say, I chose not to do this for safety. I said
Like, okay, I saw that one coming, but you have fun while I got Yeah. Go get all that. I'll make the slash with it. Somewhere. Step one is get set. What you got to do is find ways to fight. Oh, yeah. Okay, advice for you two, based on what I saw. Just observation.
I'm free!
Once you have an outline, that's like
Everything on the card. We're gonna fight.
let's go this way.
Yeah. That was up as far as anywhere else, I think I would fight. No, I did it via standpoint, so I just added to the house.
At that point, decide
Well, if you come down from standpoint, swing through here and down to 395. justify it. So I can justify it as not meandering out of the right. Well, you can trouble if you take work rate for commercial use. But if I can say this way and this way are the same time and distance, then it's player's choice. They get upset if I buy anything off. I make sure guys know.
Oh, you're good, yeah.
Look at where all the people's masks are. There's a lot of instructions.
Yeah. Sort of intellectually, you know, you consume water, but your body doesn't tell you it has.
Because of where it is, so it's like trying to freeze your swallows being
They got no gas in it.
I've seen you in ages. Never mind. Hey, how you doing? We're here. Oh, yeah. That's why we're here. Because this helps. That's the idea.
Showing up is a win. I literally have not been my phone since
Oh, I feel that.
when Nick did
I didn't go to that. Nope. Fall. Yeah, no. No, I was just big Universal Express and then fall. That's last year in spring at this time. I was like, you know, I actually got into camp. I didn't go to Mystify practice. I went to HEMA. And Dane, Will, and I got into camp after we did HEMA stuff. And we did some practicing. And at the very end of that, Will and I were just like wrestling. And he judo threw me. Yep. We felt like we were like actually doing judo. Like judo
but
in camp. Like,
it's at the end of the day, you're tired.
oh, and I mean,
You're just digging
not
around.
even,
Fun.
like,
Just tired enough to make it.
no, I just felt that. Like, it would, like, legitimately, like, it was just, like, it was actually just bad luck. Like, there was, like, it was a perfect throw. I just, like, when I fell, I just, like, my foot stayed planted instead of, like, sliding slightly. If my foot had done this, but my heel stayed planted. And I popped my knee, twisted out, like, didn't tear any of the tendons. Just sprained the dog shit, swelled up. And I could have, like, this much mobility off for like a week.
Discovered your knee braces.
Yeah, and then I went to Oasis and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fight. And then I was like walking around like in a just like this on the war field. And I was like, turns out I'm not gonna fight. It went through summer, and that was the year that you must have gotten into the Barons Ball. So I was just kind of like not really fighting that year, just because it just wasn't great. And then things were starting to look up. And then it would have been in December. As things were starting to look up, I gave myself, through just strenuous exercise, gave myself, a hernia. An umbilical hernia. Which threw that a lot. But now, between, it wasn't bad enough that it needed healing, and I'm bad enough that they're like, hey, it's not a danger to you yet. So upside, downside, hurt like a motherfucker, it sucked.
Yeah, I was like,
You're like, excuse me?
yeah. And then like I rolled in bed and totally hurt all of a
And you're
sudden.
like, oh.
And I woke up and right there was a black bruise that big. I'm like, cool. What the fuck?
Yeah, mine was
Because I thought I had like an
oh, okay, yeah, which is more dangerous.
yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we did an ultrasound and everything. Never seen that before. You
No, you're just cool, I guess.
I hadn't lost weight, I hadn't gained weight, I hadn't changed exercise, anything. It just gave up. All of my fucking connective tissue just gave up.
Okay. You're like, thanks.
We're
That's terrifying.
like, yeah.
They're doing better now?
Like, yeah, and we're like, oh, no, it's sore, but you're not bleeding internally. Okay, great, I love it. Well, it's the second time I've gone to the doctor and he's like, hey, what the fuck is this? He's like, where's your medicine? I'm like, great, thanks.
You're like, that doesn't cover me, but I guess that's cool.
Yeah, because previously, I broke my foot in 2020.
I wish my med students would get pictures. That's That's a lie. That's a guess.
Literally everyone else would have either something or just sprained it.
Yeah.
I
Broke it.
I broke it. I did it like that and I heard pop.
And you're like, oh,
I have bad connective tissue,
apparently.
but that particular ligament held on so well to the bone that it popped the bone apart and then it just went right through. I walked on it for 2 weeks not knowing it was broken. And I was like,
no.
it doesn't hurt, but I want to scratch my own eyes out. And they're like, and so urgent care put me in a short boot. They're like, it's definitely broken. You need to go to an orthopedic specialist. I went to an orthopedic specialist a week later and I've been walking on this short boot. And they're like, they put you in a short boot and you just walked in there. Like, yeah. They didn't give you crutches? No. They didn't tell you to stay on with it? No. You're not gonna break my calves, are you? Like,
The entire big group. Just like,
Jesus Christ! Like, no, if this shifts, you're gonna be fucking surgery like a plate and pins in your foot.
like, what?
That is the weight-bearing bone in your foot. It spreads the weight to the entirety of your foot.
Oh,
like,
shit.
oh, great. Cuboid, cuboid.
Yep, that's where my brain immediately went as soon as you said that.
Because I just located it.
Yeah, you're just like, man, this is
Because I
a
have it
really
in college, I
bad.
just located this joint, and I like, it got to the point where I couldn't write or read, and I was
Right.
in art school, and I'm like, so I'm gonna see if I can talk about it, like, pop in here and say what? Alright, it was just located. Now, this is all better.
Yeesh.
Yeah. But, yeah, and I was like, please don't put me in a cast, it's August.
It's so hot,
And
sweaty, gross,
yeah,
water.
we had our puppy for 2 days. But they then were like, hey, guess what? Because you've been walking on it. It's not 6 weeks, it's 12 weeks. You don't fucking walk on it. We'll give you the
so
boot.
close to
We'll give
being
you the boot if you promise to stay on the couch. I'm like, I promise. So I would like switch between weights. I sleep in the short boot so that I could benefit from the long.
Especially during summer.
But hey, I was there to body update.
Yeah, I guess you could keep a close eye on the dog. It's just a little bit slower to react.
That's why I had to get a phone with it.
It's every half hour I got on my little computer.
Otherwise,
Oh, yep.
It's like cat rabbit.
So why not?
Yeah. Because I've been able to load it out. But have, I can't remember what it's called, rollator. I have a rollator, which is a little, like, walker you can also have a seat. A knee, scooter, and crutches. And I've like, I never used the rollator, but I just thought it was literally somebody threw it out in a little
And you're like,
keep that. And then somebody like had a surgery.
yeah.
Keep that.
Like, those are cheap.
No,
So,
exactly. It was missing one bone. So I'm like, I have all of them available devices. He was like, why are you rushing? Like, it's communism. If any of my friends
you didn't look into it. Like, you got it. Why not?
and people needed them. And they're like, hey, instead of paying $200 for shit that you're going to use for like 3 weeks, borrow mine and then bring it back.
Turn to the collector.
We're tied. Well, yeah, no, basically.
Who doesn't want to watch It's been fun. I've been getting back into fighting more now. Which is good.
This is my first time back.
I got into a whole thing all by myself. Did you ever get your SCA? I did get my number. They finally got it to me.
Oh, cool.
Like,
Are you ever going to send it to me?
like, yeah, you get it to you now. Well, my phone's in my pocket. But I'll send it to you after.
Because then I'd have to send it to England register and she can actually make it because she hasn't lost it yet.
If not, we'll fill it back out again. I'm going to get sweat all over this thing.
But think about this, she'll be like, are you
And when's the last time you actually fought heavy? Was it at your authorization? Oh, okay.
Literally full head.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
scared of duct tape and minimal armor?
That is pretty accurate, honestly.
I used him as an example of that's minimum armor for a guy who was here last week.
Yeah, it's like, so your options are that, don't get hit.
I put him in my armor, and then I said, these are the two extremes.
Yeah,
I
that's a
am
really
the
good
I don't want to get bruised hardly ever.
Yeah.
Because I get hit, I do stupid things.
Yeah.
And he is the, if I get hit once in a while, it's okay, I'd rather not lose the weight. So you armor to your preference for pain. I'm not a preference for
I know I'm gonna get hit, and I want it to not hurt when I do. So my helmet weighs as much as it does. That's why I wear all this stuff. And when I got smacked in the dick earlier, it didn't matter because there was like 7 things in the way. Yeah, it's like,
That's a
yep, we're
guy
good.
response. I like it.
Yeah. Warning check. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it's been. It's like I am now a sternum plate.
Right back in
With the hernia,
I got a board.
I went in. They're like, so we do want to do surgery. And then I see it about a year and a half, and we do it again. See it again, and we do it again. Or you can lose like 50 to 100 pounds, and we can do it once. I go to weight loss specialist, check over that person, see what happens. I'm like, yes, it's fine. Because I like the idea of not doing surgery for a year and a half. And I've been going to the weight loss specialist, and I've lost like 30 pounds since February.
Hell yeah.
So like I put this on.
Doctors drop that. You're like, I mean, you can lose 100 pounds.
No, so what he does is he looks at it, he goes, when he's drawing it, and he's like describing like what happened to me, and he goes through like the thing, he's like, so this is like, there's like the muscles here and the muscles here, and they cut like the muscles come together, and then there's the umbilical, and there's this like tiny little bit of like connective tissue there. And he's like, that's what core, and there's your intestines are here, and there's a little bit of fat, and he looks at me and he goes, there's a little bit more there, and I'm like, yes, you're right, but it's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I appreciate that you're not being mean. Like he wasn't, like he was explicitly being like, hey, buddy, we both know what's up. Because I know what's up. Like I'm not gonna be offended by this. Like I know, bud. Trust me. And he's like, you know, he's like, and he goes, I know. He's like, first of all, I'm not gonna tell you. And he goes, I'm not gonna tell you go over surgery and I get back because that doesn't fucking work. His words, like he said, fuck him. Because I was like, I like this doctor. He's like, you just don't go, oh, I'm just gonna do the thing and then have it. Like, people don't work that way. Like, it just doesn't.
Because some athletes will be like, hey, I'm gonna decide to get abs. What if I do sit-ups for 3 weeks straight? All of a sudden I have abs.
Oh, you should see my upper body after like 3 days of lifting. Like, oh yeah, all the things. Oh. Hey, they're still there.
I have exercise doctor and I'm like, oh, great, thanks for the gut. PCOS,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, when you're like, man, I'm getting such big muscles.
Extra random hairs on my side.
The mass trans experience. Time to get jacked. Are you fucking kidding me? This? Why here? Why?
You guys what? Teenage boy puberty. And fuck!
Draw like nature's perfect wage cocktail.
In August. I'm just gonna live in the freedom.
Trying to watch these guys at the same time.
Literally was like, I'm about to okay, it's just hard. Okay, I'm good. Like, why am I
That's a mix.
because I'm too okay.
Turns out. What?
But then in everything else they have an easier time because hormones can only add or they can work towards
All we've done so far is so, you're like, honestly, let's start with something simple. There's I'm like, I don't exercise enough. I don't exercise enough. When I exercise, when I say I don't exercise enough, I show up to this very rarely.
Whatever.
I should do it more, but I don't. And that's just
I just saw you last week, and I thought that was enough for a while.
and I don't need enough, but I am actually already working on making it. So I'm taking more protein.
Yeah. Well, I also thought that maybe
I'm
they
just
give
trying
you
to-
like, you know,
and I
a night off.
I do work 8:30. I can work 30 minutes, so I'm on my default, which is.
I was tired as fuck.
And then I'm like, yeah, exactly. That's the reason why I don't exercise. Because I'm like, no. But they're like, hey, try this and this. It's two. They're I'm like, okay. It's like $20 a month with my friends, which I can afford. I love. That's a great price for vacation. Yeah, one of mine's a migraine medication.
Oh yeah, I had a migraine medication. They're like in a higher dose, it's antipsychotic, and we're like, cool, like I don't know, this is the best migraine.
Propionate and the side effects are like there's like brain fog, tiredness, and like stuff like that. The only one that I actually experience consistently now, which just makes me drink more water, which means I'm actually hydrated now instead of being just dehydrated all the time. Which, as it turns out, that was also a problem.
Also, literally make you sound big one. Like, hey, try mouth. I'm like, yeah, that's what those are for. Definitely not for
Yeah, for that, but no. But no, like having to be like, the only thing that sucks is fighting. Because I'll fight and be like, fuck, I'm really thirsty. But the upside is, I actually drink enough water. I'm actually like hydrated most of the time. Yeah, it's.
none of our.
I know. It's the like my body's kind of like, huh?
My favorite is when you're incredibly dehydrated and you're water and your body's like, what's all this water?
Yeah, you stop.
Like, no!
Use
Instead
it.
of the headache that is from the dehydration, nah, too much water. We have to pee it straight up.
Yeah, no.
No,
Flush through,
yes,
flush
please,
through. Do not quite.
Would you like to do some stabbing?
Stare.
Which is better now. Yeah. Your body's like, reprint. Should be pieces. Hey, sometimes walks are good. Walks are good. Truly. Fudge is I'll go see you.
Keep going and going and going. It's like, psychologist like, how about we just double your entire life? Because it sounds like it worked for you for like 2.5 years and then stop working. Okay, it's like, keep it on the minimum dose. Long run you over.
See if that does the thing. Are y'all going to any events? Any other upcoming events? Ready?
Just have my night. Drag my shit.
Are you doing Until Left Work? Yeah, fair. Yeah, there's
Talk
that.
about bland. I mean, good.
Yeah, we're gonna Ultra West and
Did.
discussing maybe doing so. Like we're making going
That dirty mouth. Oh, what? Like the yeah.
He's disappeared. I'm gonna go get my water. It was a pleasure talking to you. Good seeing you.
Good? You need a second?
He's dead.
So that big, non-show. Just like I did Indiana myself this year. I was working on my trailer and changing out the wheel, changing the whole
I literally have to look at people that haven't talked very much or even
So really, just jumping up and down on
lefties don't look weird.
yeah, he's an angle ass.
My problem was I just for the left over there for the right. Yeah.
And it's like, for a second there, I thought I was good at it. Like that wasn't fair. Those don't go away.
Trying to learn something and not
No one wants to touch swords at all.
Because they know they're going to take your tank off.
True, but like.
You gotta be very careful because
But now I'm like, okay, I have to avoid the double, and then.
sleeping meds on the way.
And you're like, no.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a pump fake, like a legit one. No one here throws actual pump fakes. Like, because sometimes it's like you don't have mode to force off that first one. I know you don't. Yeah, it's the heavy. We've just got a cool diverse capacity from players. I like that they like, yeah.
I was in for a 6-day wine, 10-day wine. And then just like try to get my general. All of those I always advise.
Excellent.
What a coincidence. I heard Carolyn new king of
Yes. He's dead over there. Wait, Eric won? Hey, it's Eric King.
I don't know.
I can't remember who took finals. Yeah. Or crown, yeah, technically. Is it Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric in green, talking to Nick in white.
Okay.
Across there with hats popped on the left.
Purple and black. Is the crown princess.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go say hi to Nicholas and Mims.
You know what I'm terrible with names? I remember it starts with B.
Pure goldfish up here for me. Especially when like I'm just it's like all I know how to do is move a sword tonight. I can't think of anything else. I got no special